Hello and welcome back to another How to Draw Light video. I'm Tam from howtodrawlight.com. In this video I'm going to take a look at reviewing the Derwent charcoal medium pencil. Just about make that out in the light there. If you haven't already had a look at the review section on my website, please do check that out at howtodrawlight.com. That will explain how I go about my reviewing process and what my grading system is that I use. So the first area we're going to look at with this pencil is using outline and how efficiently it creates a basic outline. So without too much pressure there, we get quite a solid black outline. There also seems to be a little bit of flexibility in terms of making slightly thinner and thicker lines. So I would say this is quite good for an overall outline if you want quite a solid colour going on. If you press a bit lighter, you still get quite a solid line there. The next stage of the review is how efficiently it shades. Draw another circle for this one and then we'll shade that in. So as you might start to notice here, because you can't get the lightest shade of tone with it, it's making shading a little bit difficult in terms of a normal kind of smooth style shade. You could still use it to some extent as long as you don't want too fine lines for of a hatching, cross-hatching shade, but I don't know that I'd recommend it for a kind of a shading where you want it graduating lighter. If you wanted to fill a solid colour in with it though, just fill it in black and shade that way, then it's pretty good at doing that. The next section is blending. We'll draw out another circle. Sorry, camera's gone off there. So blending is to see how well the colour will blend using an artist stump. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a bit of loose shading on one edge of this. And I'll just grab my blending stump and we will see how efficiently we can get that to blend. So I've got my blending stump now and I'm just going to very, very lightly go over the edge of this just to see how smoothly and effectively this will blend. So we do seem to be picking up quite a smooth edge that's kind of bleeding quite well from the actual charcoal into the blended area quite well. It does seem to blend nicely. It's not putting up much of a resistance. So this could be an alternative method if you're having trouble with using it for a bit of shading. So hopefully that gives you the general gist of how well it will blend. And then the next step of the review is the tone. So we have kind of covered this already a little bit in our outline and our shading part, but We'll draw another circle. And really we just want to see how good a quality the tone is, so we'll just press as hard as we can. I'm not going to shade the whole thing, that's hopefully enough for you to see that that's really quite a good solid black tone there. You're not getting much kind of paler bits coming through with pressing consistently, so I'd say it's definitely got a good solid tone about it. It's not kind of weak or scratchy or anything like that. And then the last part of the review is the durability. So this is applicable to two areas. It's not just the durability of the actual markings, but also the durability of the pencil itself. So on a whole it does feel fairly sturdy. Also the durability of the markings. So I'm going to draw out another circle here. And we'll shade this a little bit, just very roughly. And the main aim is to see how well this tone fares normal drawing. So for example, let's fold the sketchbook page over. We'll see how that's affected it. So as you can see here, that tone's still looking quite good, and on the page there, there's very little smudgings. We'll go back again and give it a bit of a rub. So it's not handled that quite as well, but with a little bit of gentle wear and tear, it sounds like, or it looks like, sorry, that it'll hold up quite well. And the other thing in terms of durability is how well it will withstand being rubbed. So let's just rub a little bit along the edge there and see if we can tidy some of these smudges back up again. So it looks like it will rub out quite easily, so it doesn't fare well against being rubbed with a rubber, but that's obviously useful to a lot of people anyway, because you want to be able to undo things slightly or add highlights or that sort of thing. So there we have it. There's the review for our 5 areas, and I think overall I will give this pencil 4 out of 5 pencils. If you want to know what that means, again please check the review section on my website at howtodrawlight.com, and if you want to read the full in-depth review that will go along with this as well, it will pretty much cover what I've said in the video though, again check out my website. I hope you've enjoyed this review and you find it helpful in your buying art supply needs, and I'll see you back again soon for another video. Thanks, bye for now.